Hey YouTube, things are getting very fun here, very fun. Okay, so we're talking about nano prep today. Nano prep. It's been a crazy day and I am just still kind of flowing with emotion here, and I am sorry. I am like red. My face will not stop going red. And I am just very, very tired. For those of you new here, I am JD and I talk about writing, planning, things that are mom related sometimes, life related. I am a busy mom of 2. And so I just try to follow my dreams in between all the other stuff I have to do. Here we go. Today I am talking about NaNoWRIMO. For those of you who do not know what NaNoWRIMO is, it is National Novel Writing Month, and it is something I have been doing every year since 2008. It's been a while. I seriously thought about not doing Nano this year because it's just time consuming and it's just crazy. And it's hard on a normal year with Thanksgiving and weather and kids, and to throw a pandemic and social distancing and all the other stuff that life is throwing at us in 2020. I seriously thought about not doing it. But I didn't want to give in to that because Nano is something normal. It's something that brings a lot of joy to my life, even if it is stressful at times. And I am missing my write-in peeps and being able to go out and write. And Nano, even though Nano is encouraging us very strongly not to hold in-person write-ins, our virtual write-ins are going strong and are quite well attended. So being able to meet up with my friends virtually to write and get some words and commiserate together about this crazy year, it has been very helpful. So I am going to do Nano and I am going to attempt to go for the full 50K. Now, if I don't make it, I am seriously not going to be upset with myself, because 50K on a normal year, again, is crazy, but doing it this year will be absolutely amazing. So what I have decided to do, when I first decided to do Nano, I was like, oh, I'm just going to take this one project, my sci-fi that I've been working on for many years. I'm like, oh, it's already written. I've got a rough draft of the story. It just needs some world building, some detail put into it, basically a second draft. And I was like, oh, I'll do 50K. I'll add 50K to it by, going through and adding stuff. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, this is a terrible idea for this year, because I've been going back and forth about how I want to write. When I come to Nano, I like to be able to write with any means necessary, whether I'm doing it by hand, on my laptop, on a tablet, on an Alpha Smart with voice dictation, notes app on my phone. I try to get my words in any spare minute that I can, because life can often throw some weird curveballs at me. I decided to take my Will of the Witch Wattpad story and I am going to finish it. Yay! I have been trying to finish this book for a while. I started Will of the Witch back in 2017. So it's already been, 17, 18, 19, 3 years since I started that draft. And I compiled it for a read through this past week. I read through the first book, which is Legacy of the Necromancer, which is on sale, and you can buy the purchase link. The purchase link is in the description below. But book 2, I have been writing, like I said, since 2017, and it is at currently about 50,000 words, just shy of 50,000 words. And I'm like just astounded that I still have so much left to write in this story. I have basically the last act to write, if not slightly more than that. I think I will get somewhere between 25 and 30,000 words to finish that book. Finishing that, obviously, I'm not going to make 50K with Will the Witch, so what am I going to do after that? I am going to start the third book, Wrath of the Gods, and hopefully I will get a good chunk of that done. Now, Wrath of the Gods is the final book of the Legacy series, and I am just kind of feeling very odd about the whole plotting. I started plotting it yesterday, and I've been working on it throughout the night and this morning, and it feels a little surreal to be putting all these final ideas down into this book to finish a series. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be very different, and there's going to be more point of views. I have 4 at the moment, which is more than any of the other books in the series. Legacy of the Necromancer had 1 point of view, and Will of the Witch has 2 points of view. Adding 2 more is going to be an interesting dilemma, but it'll be fun. So that's my plan for NaNoWRIMO. My prep has been to reread the series so far, the 2 books that I had so far. I read Legacy of the Necromancer, and I've read what I've written of Will of the Witch, and I'm excited to get started again. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and it'd be good to just get it finished. I have also been working on cleaning up my writing spaces and areas and trying to get as much prep done as I can before Nano starts. And some of the things I like to do before I prep is I like to make a list of meals, easy meals to make. I like to give the house a good deep clean, because often when I'm writing and stuff, everything else kind of falls to the wayside. I like to let others know that I am going to be participating in the challenge. So if I don't get back to them right away in text or other relations, I don't know, I guess it's mostly text and calls now that, no hard feelings. It's just I'm a little neck deep in words and life and stuff. But I'm trying to think of some other fun things. I like to schedule my time. I like to look at my calendar and figure out exactly when I'm going to try and write. So for me, November, that's looking like I'm going to try and get up early in the mornings before the kids wake up to write. I'm going to try and write some while my kids are doing schoolwork. I might try and get some words after school's done and the kids are just playing. That's going to be very informal and very hit and miss. If I need to, I might try and do some voice dictation after they get to bed, but otherwise I am going to try and cut my nights early, get to bed early, and get plenty of sleep to be able to get up first thing in the morning to hit those words really hard. I've already scheduled which write-ins I'm going to host for my region, and I've scheduled which write-ins I want to attend and put them on my calendar so I don't double book myself. So one of my big things about Nano is, yes, I want to put it just right, but it's that first week of Nano is always very energetic, and you have lots of inspiration, and the words just flow, and you can just get into it, and it's fun, and you can build yourself up a really good buffer. And if you can do that, I would say build maybe a buffer of a day or 2 if you want to build such a buffer of words, but I wouldn't get too far ahead. Don't burn yourself out. If you've hit your word count for the day, if you've hit par and you're feeling tired, take a break. Go do something fun, do some self-care, rest. Because if you do too much and you hit that 3rd week burnout and you don't want to do anything, that's hard. It is so hard to come back from that. And it's one thing if life gets in the way and, one thing after another, especially with kids and school and work, full-time jobs, things happen, things come up. Don't sweat it. I think as long as you keep going for that daily part. If you can't make the 16,067 words in one day, try for 50, try for 500, get what you can done in that day, and try to catch up. Try to do a little extra the next day, a little extra the next day after that, and it will build up. So if you've missed a day, don't try and think, oh, I've got to do 2 days at once now. No, average it out over the rest of the days. Then it turns to be, oh, okay, so I missed a day, but if I do, say, 50 extra words each day after that, then I can do it. Or if I want to take some time on the weekend and catch up, if you can just keep hitting your daily par, I think you'll be golden. With Nano, you really want to know when you're going to write, what you're going to write, what story. Have an idea, a plot. Even if you're a pantser, at least have a general idea of what you want to start with. Maybe think of your first few lines, have your characters ready to go and all kind of mapped out, kind of get your house in order, kind of get your family in order, and let them know, get your house prepped, have your favorite writing snacks or your favorite writing drinks. I love drinking tea while I write, so I will make sure to stock up on my favorite teas. I also like to chew gum, so I'll probably make sure I have gum on me when I go to sit down and write, and I'm stocked up on that. Grab your favorite timer, do some sprints. I have a Discord server online that I have been doing for running sprints, and it's been a lot of fun and great to meet new people on. So if you are interested in doing some sprints online, check out my Discord channel down in the description below. It's called The Word Horde. Horrible name, I can't even say it, but it's a lot of fun and we get words in. So that is Nano for me. Are you doing Nano this year? Are you have you got a project pricked out? We're only a few days away. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. For Nano, I know last year I did daily Nano vlogs. I am so not doing that this year. That is way too intense for me. And I felt like I was saying the same stuff over and over again. So what I'm going to try and do is I will take some footage of each day maybe and compile it into a week-long, into a one video that I'll post on Mondays at my normal time. And then that way you can kind of see how it's going over the week. I'll also kind of do a week wrap up a little bit during that video or at the end of that video each week. So we're going to do that for a while and we'll see what happens. But I hope you guys have a great start to Nano. I hope you have a great weekend and Halloween and a blue full moon on Halloween. It's gonna be a little crazy. So, but I hope you guys take care. Peace, love, and happy writing, y'all.